Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies using the Gilded Tarot Royale, entertainment only. Oh gosh, where do I go with this? I might do a little bit of a longer reading rather than split this into two. I want to have a look at the impeachment poll. The impeachment of Kamala, it's a load of absolute trollop. It's along the lines of the 2-year impeachment attempt that the GOP had against Biden. They had nothing. It went nowhere. They just wasted a lot of taxpayers' money and looked like fools. And the same as with Kamala, this impeachment that the Congress, the House, are trying to bring forward. Apparently, they're trying to impeach her on covering up Biden's mental health decline. Well, yeah, he's getting older, and as we get older, our cognitive ability slows down a bit. But he doesn't have Parkinson's, dementia, whatever else any of you trolls want to throw out there. He does not. He's actually really sharp, still on the ball. He's just slower as we are because our dopamine levels reduce as the hormone changes go through. They're also trying to impeach her on border security. Well, that's a bit rich considering the GOP were the ones that refused to pass the border security bill. So I'm just going to have a look to see how that impeachment's going to go. I just feel it's a nothing. So let's have a look. Come on down. I'll just race through this one. Oh, 2 cards. Okay, the first one. Okay, Crossroads, 2 of Wands. There are some paths to be followed. There's information that's going to come out, and they can choose to go down into the dark, prickly thicket, or they can choose to go the path of the light. Something unexpected out of left field. Oh, must be a storm coming. If you could hear that, that was Bindi going to hide under one of the bar stools. Okay, an unexpected offer coming forward, something potentially out of left field will be the challenge. At the foundation, we've got the best of democracy, so the rising star in the past, the plan coming to fruition. So this is them attacking the rising star. What was it? I'll have a look at the GOP energies in a minute. But what did the campaign come out with? Apparently, they said, "Hang your hoods back in the closet. Don't attack her by gender or race." So, in other words, put your misogyny, your racism, and your xenophobia back in the closet, along with your white pointy hats. Okay, so yeah, their plan in the past is to attack this rising star. Absolutely. Knight of Cups, an offer being brought forward, but it can also be false knight as well. They may bring forward, if I say in inverted commas, speculation and opinion. I'm not going to say information because I don't feel it is. This is to play to the emotions. The Judgment card. Okay, a call to arms, a collective awakening in the near future. Tooting their own horn. Okay, thank you. Love that. If you hear my guides, let me know. The gruff one is Meister. The gruff male is Meister. The softer spoken male is Naren. And if you hear a female voice, that is Suchin. And boy, oh boy, is she sass. Yeah, this is very much about tooting their own horns. I think I can't remember how many are going to be on the committee. I think it's a majority GOP. But yeah, externally, they're not liking what's on offer because they haven't got anything. Internally, trying to find some sort of entrapment, but I think what's going to happen is the GOP involved are going to find themselves entrapped by the information that comes out. We've got the hidden agenda here. Of course, there is a secret agenda. Not only are they doing this, Johnson's declared that he was going to start some sort of legal process to force Biden to be on the ballot, saying that they can't switch out the candidate. Yes, they can, because first of all, there is no legal precedence for this, but also the fact that Biden was not DNC elected candidate. He was just a dude on a ticket. Oh goodness me! So they're just and I don't recommend. I haven't gone over to see Trump on Untruth Social lately because from what I've heard, he's absolutely going off his banana. His cheese has definitely slipped off his biscuit, and he's just completely losing the plot. Ben from Midas Touch had a snippet from a interview that Trump apparently did this week, with no bandage on his ear and no sign of injury. So yeah, we'll just leave that at that. But yeah, the hidden agenda here is the hopes and fears. The outcome, secrets been brought to the surface and exposed. We've got my Kamala card, volatile information, Tower moment. I'm not feeling that this is for Kamala. I'm feeling that this is more um, the GOP that are bringing this. They're trying to bring some secrets out about Kamala. It will be it will just be volatile rhetoric and Tower moment in an attempt to destroy her credibility. But we've got here some sort of contract and agreement coming together, and then a new start. What I'm feeling, and we've also then got a new messaging coming out. Now, Cash Peters did have his Cash Peters, his images, his visions, his drawings, that there would be a down pack for Kamala, where she'll just absolutely get attacked from all angles. What did he call it? Like an ice storm or something along those lines. This is what it is. But I wonder if that coming together is the moderate GOPs and the Republicans on the panel going, what is happening? So let's have a look. For Kamala, what will be? I mean, she's going to be. We're all human, and there are aspects of this that she's going to take personally and be hurt by, because they're just going to attack her from every angle. The fact that her her heritage, her gender, her children, her husband. I do feel that they're her stepchildren, and yes, I got that wrong. They are grown up, but she has some nieces that are young that she's very fond of. It just feels um, like how do I put this? She's the one that's running, yet they're going to attack all those around her who she holds nearest and dearest, and it's going to be incredibly painful. So show me, will this impeachment go anywhere? Aside from the fact that SCOTUS are not around until October, nothing that they bring privately. I'm talking about Johnson with the state, trying to egg the states on to sue because Biden's not on the ticket. Just so show me, show me. You'd hear that. That was Bindi getting up and having a drink of water. So show me, how's Kamala going? Kamala going to feel with this impeachment inquiry? It's just dirty linen stuff, but the GOP are going to soil the linen and hang it out to dry. It's not Kamala's dirty linen. It's almost like they've gone out and bought all these fresh sheets and things, and then they've smeared them all, and then they're waving in them saying, See, look, and it's just, yeah. Oh, okay, come on, dear, let's have a look. How's Kamala going to go? Oh, I've got, okay, okay, that was just that top card that was flipped over. That was the card on the top. So the Five of Pentacles. How's Kamala going to feel? Yeah, she's going to feel really attacked and shoved out in the cold. I'm feeling this is also not those that are core, that they're going to go after the most vulnerable in her extended group. So I kept feeling yesterday something to do with some young children who are at school. It's like they're going to go after the most vulnerable because they've got nothing on her. Okay, but we've got justice. Absolutely. Um, the Lady Justice, balance. Uh, Kamala's actions are balanced and have consequences. And boy, oh boy, is she appealing to the, should see the Swifties coming out supporting her on TikTok, not like me, old school me. But also the Beyonce's come out and supported her. I mean, what have you got? Swifties and Beyonce versus Hulk Hogan and whoever that other country singing dude, Kid Rock or whatever. Yeah, right, okay. But yeah, I do feel they're going to attack her most vulnerable. But we've got justice here is on her side. Uh, Protection. Oh, what am I getting here? How's she going to feel? Steady progress, forward protection, but I'm also feeling there's going to be some mercenary actions in regards to this. The articulate orator, but bringing forward a message in the past. There's going to be some sort of nutcase. Now, I'm not talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene. She is a nutcase, but it's going to feel like sort of a MAGA devotee is going to be hanging on to every word, and they're putting the call out to these MAGA devotees. Just wild. Hidden agenda, absolutely, this is what the GOP have in mind. However, in the immediate future, protection, security, stability, feminine strength. So she's going to stand up to them determinedly, drawing that sword of truth. This is externally. Look, I wouldn't want to take that page on, but she's going to defiantly stand up to them internally, while the MAGAs on the panel are going to try and uncover a snake in the path, but I think it might be a self snake. Maybe the light's being shone on them being the snakes. The independent woman in the hopes and fears who knows her own mind. The outcome again, we've got that Two of Wands card, being forced to defend herself, but from the higher ground. We've got the argy-bargy infighting, the bickering that's going to go on. The bickering that's going to go on, but they've got nothing. Nothing. They have nothing. Goodness me, that was me sighing. I'm just, ah. So I think she'll be okay, but boy, oh boy, this is really, I do feel that this is going to, she's going, this is going to hit her because I'm really getting they're going to go after, they've got nothing on her. So they're going to go after those in her family who are perhaps vulnerable, and it's going to be dirty laundry stuff, but it's going to be dirty laundry that they create. It just feels seedy and ick. Okay, let's have a look. Last question of the day. Heading out tonight to a renowned, well, he's an Australian who is a renowned world speaker on renewable energy, was an advisor to Barack Obama during the Obama administration. He's in town doing a free seminar, going around the country doing free seminars, chatting about electrifying entire cities. So, and via renewable. So I'm really excited to be heading off to that this afternoon. If you know what I'm talking about, I might see you there. So keep an eye out. That's this evening at City Hall. Okay, what do I want to have a look at? Right, refresh those cards. I do love that. While I was talking about that, it is time. There's a harsh truth coming, and we've got the simplifying card. The next card was the Page of Wands, the articulate orator. So let's have a look. I want to have a look at the energies of the GOP at the moment, reeking of desperation. I buckle up seatbelts because it is going to get absolutely wild. What's happened is they've found themselves stuck with the old dude, the old dothering dude who can't string a sentence together, and a un, unexperienced, uh, misogynistic, racist, xenophobic, you name it, unexperienced in politics. Now I know been in the Senate, but prior to that, I believe his two bosses that he worked for prior to that, just basically said he was a lazy bugger. But let's have a look. Show me the energies of the GOP at the moment and going forward. Show me the energies of the GOP, the Republican Party. What are they swilling in? Now, the astrology, I believe, for the DNC is going to be a bit contentious from what I've heard from astrologers. I think this is about the vice president position. There's a lot of names being thrown around. There's going to be some information that comes out that will dispel them from being selected. I do feel it's someone that's not probably front and centre at the moment. But let's have a look. Come on down. The GOP energies. Okay, temperance can mean balance and moderation, but it also can mean trying to expel toxicity. You've got the juggling from cup to cup, fire and water, which do not mix. Well, they can mix. Oil and water don't mix. But it's trying to put out the flames overwhelming the water trying to put out the flames. I'm getting it's a back and forth here at the moment. The second card, signifier card for them is there's a harsh truth that they can't deny any longer. You've also got the American eagle in the background there, the symbol of America. There's a harsh truth that they can't ignore. Okay. The energy behind the scenes was the celebration. Rah, rah, be careful what you wish for card. They thought they had it all in the bag after some U-Butte RNC, but I think there might be some buyer's regret going on there. The energies behind the scenes, some buyer's regret. I believe there's a super PAC that uses Nikki Haley's name, and it's it's called Nikki Haley for Harris or something along those lines. Boy, oh boy, Nikki Haley's not happy. However, there's a lot of little video snippets of Nikki Haley before she decided to smoothie up to Trump, saying the election we will have a female president. It's either me or Harris. Well, yeah, okay, she got that one right. So I'm thinking there's some buyer's regret going on here. The poor choice. The Seven of Cups. Out of this, be careful what you wish for. They made the choice but it may not have been the best choice for them. There was smoke and mirrors, there was clouded confusion. Yeah, they had a range of choices. They chose. They may not have chosen well. What we've got here is the circle of support, the celebration, the rallying around. Women rallying around. Okay. A lot of emotion here. They're all emotion cards. A lot of emotion here. So what's this? Out of this buyer's regret, what's this female celebration or rallying around a female? It might be Nikki Haley might make a resurgence. Let's see where this goes. Crowning this reading, we've got the independent woman who's not necessarily listening to public opinion, but this is a powerful female figure in her gilded cage, but independent. Okay. And then the other karma over them is the lies, deceit, betrayal, stealing the vote, or just stealing, slyness and stealing. Okay. Judgment going forward, a collective awakening. We have Biden, or should I say the Democratic Party or the Biden administration with this collective awakening. We've got dark money behind the scenes coming into play again. And then we've got the voter wanting democracy. Okay. We've got difficult decision to be made about Trump because he is toxic. Right, well, that leads me to my next question. Sorry, this is turning into a bit of a long video. Is Nikki Haley going to make a resurgence? Didn't get the chaos card there, but is Nikki Haley going to make a resurgence? There's a lot of emotions there. There was female energy, women coming out in some sort of support. I wonder if that was the Nikki Haley for Harris PAC, Super PAC. Let's have a look. Will Nikki Haley make a resurgence? Will Nikki Haley make a resurgence? Let's Haley make a resurgence. Nikki Haley resurgence. Well, here's the Emperor card, the men, the control, the male energy control. As the signifier, thank you. If you just heard my voice, first of all, Bindi just moved, so there was a little bit of claw clopping on the floor there. But I heard quite clearly over our dead body. Not that I'm saying that there's a dead body, it's just the male energy. Challenged by packing up the swords of truth and moving forward with a female at the helm. So she may very well be. She might re-challenge. The plan has come to fruition. The ship has already been brought into harbour, as in Trump has been nominated with Vance as his VP. But in the past, here's Nikki Haley. A new message, an inspirational female. Do not like her. Wouldn't vote for her. Look, put it this way, I'd vote for a bar of soap over Nikki Haley. But she was quite inspirational to the Republicans, not the rabid cult Trump MAGAs, but she was an inspirational speaker. Crowning this reading, okay, a health event might promote her up, or she may just be forced to go no further. Let's see where this goes. surrendering to the immediate future, surrendering to the messaging that's out there. Be careful what you wish for is externally. Internally is Trump. Yeah, well, they did. Hopes and fears, the independent female. Well, first of all, the GOP are absolutely terrified of Kamala Harris. You've also got to think that since Trump was voted in what was it, 2016 or whatever it was, um, what was that, 8 years ago? The difference in demographics is huge. You've got a lot of the conservative boomers have now passed away, and you've got, I think it's in the millions of new young voters who've registered, and they are registering in record numbers at the moment. So the powerful independent female, she's raising money hand over fist. The GOP are trying to block her from getting funds from the Biden-Harris pact. I don't think they'll succeed in that, but even if they did, she's still raising money hand over fist as well. So their fear is the independent female, but their hope may also be the independent female. The outcome, trying to rid themselves of the toxicity. We've got the dark money behind the scenes, shining the light on the snake in the path, and they're going to have an awakening moment. But I don't think Nikki Haley's going to make a resurgence. I think the male, um, the vision of the 1950s J.D. Vance or J.D. inverted quotation marks, barefoot, pregnant in the kitchen and whooped daily to keep them in line type energy. Will keep Nikki Haley out of the picture. So I don't think she'll make a resurgence. We've got here the shapeshifter, we've got the devil. The devil's going to be too strong for her. The moneyed factions behind the scenes are going to restrict her. They don't want her. They don't want a female. I'm just going to put it there. They do not want a female. The GOP voters might back Haley, but the moneyed interests are not going to. I'm just going to put it there. Okay, let's leave it like that. I don't see Nikki Haley making a resurgence. Not sure what's going to happen with Trump when he doesn't make it to the election. I keep seeing a health event coming for him. I did, ages ago, about 6 months or more ago. I did say when I was doing a house reading on him that there was a pop and that he would fall publicly and he would be carted off. I do wonder whether I'm really starting to think maybe that was the assassination attempt. That was 6 months or more ago that I saw that image and read on it. Do you still think he's going to have a vascular event? So let's see how this plays out. But I do think that those behind the scenes will still wheel him out, even if he is weekend at Bernie's. So yeah, no, I don't think Haley's going to make a comeback. I think she's going to make noises about a comeback, but I'm not feeling that the powers that be behind the scenes are going to accept it. Okay, leave it there. Love to you all. Take care.